Hi guys, welcome to my library TBR. So what I've been doing the last few months is I'm doing 2 separate TBRs, or sometimes 3 when there's cool readathons. But specifically I'm doing my original TBR with my TBR cart and books that I own. And then I'm doing a second TBR with library books because, you guys, I got a problem. I just request all the library books. And I want to make sure that I'm reading a good chunk of books that I own, but I also want to read these library books. So hence the 2 TBRs. If you watched my last video, I shared all the books that I recently got from the library. This entire shelf here. Yeah, it's a few. I'm not going to apologize. I probably employ one librarian, probably get enough books that they like increase the staff at my local library. So you're welcome. Yeah, so I shared kind of a teeny little snippet of these books in my last video. In addition, I still have a couple books from last month that hopefully I can continue to have. There's Cogheart, which is middle grade fantasy. Oh dear, like I got so many books here. Then I've got Things in Jars, which I actually don't even remember. I think it's like mystery-esque. Yeah, I can't remember if there's like supernatural type elements in this or not. And then I got book 2 and 3 in the Nikki Boyd Files, which is a Christian suspense series. So I'll just add these to the stack. Okay, so I have this entire row to choose from. So once again, I'm going to be using Hey Reader, which is a TBR prompt generator website that I got my husband to build, because I don't know, why not? And you can totally use this website yourself. You can create your own TBRs, you can join the TBRs that I'm creating, all sorts of things. I think my plan is to pick 4 books from this shelf. I mean, I would love to be able to do more, but I have other books to read and, you know, have to have a bit of a life apart from just reading as well. So we're gonna pick 4 books using Hey Reader. So I got my computer here. I am screen recording so that you can see on the screen what I'm going to be picking. I've got my 5 cards here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just need to pick one and then find a book based off of that. I'm a little afraid this is gonna be harder than I think. First, let's just move in a bit. That way you can maybe see the books a tiny bit better. Let's try that. Okay, let's try the first one. Let's do this. Set in your country. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm from Canada. I don't know if any of these are Canadian. Well, fantasy. I'm assuming this is set in the States, Pennsylvania. Fantasy of sorts, fantasy. These are set in the States. Things in Jars. Yeah, that's England. I'm assuming the States, Ireland, not really sure. This is Russia. Not really sure. Honestly, I think they're pretty much all like the States or fantasy, or there's a couple like England, Ireland. Where's this one set? I don't really know where Hollis Woods is, like, meant to be. So I don't think any of these are set in Canada. I could be wrong, but I'm going to choose a different prompt and then I'll have to delete that because That's a good one. I've never had that one before, but not really applicable. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go with the first one. Based on a true story. This is historical fiction about Ireland. This is probably, like, I got a lot of thrillers and stuff here this time, so I think this is the closest to a true story. Nori Ryan Song. It's kind of nice when a short one is the first one of the month. Get another one. Let's try the middle. A biography. Yeah. I don't have any of those, so let's try another one. This one. A popular book. Okay. There's a few, like, there's a lot of popular ones here. Actually, this one is super popular. The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Heart So Fierce and Broken. The Ruth Ware book. Oops. But I do think that this one I will probably DNF. Based off of, like, the few things I've heard about it. Heart So Fierce and Broken is decently popular. I think these ones, actually Warbreaker is pretty popular, but this one shouldn't be on here because I'm reading it this month. So I'm reading it in October. So kind of between these three, they're all about the same size. So we've got like thriller, suspense. The first book was a fantasy retelling type idea, and this is mystery. I think I'm gonna try A Heart So Fierce and Broken. Give this one a shot. I read book 1 in September. I think I gave it 3 or 3.5 stars. I'm curious to see where book 2 goes because this kind of like totally deviates away from the Beauty and the Beast retelling as far as I know. So I will do this one. So we got 2 books, very different books in size and what they're about as well. I'll put these 2 back and let's try another one. A low star prediction. Okay. Well, I think I said when I was doing my library haul, I don't have high hopes for this one. I don't really have high hopes for this one. This one I'm pretty sure is going to be a DNF like right off the bat. Yeah, so I think those are my like 3 low star predictions. I don't even know if I want to like put it on if I think I'm going to quit it right away. What was this one about? 17-year-old Alice and her mother have spent most of Alice's life on the road, always a step ahead of the uncanny bad luck biting at their heels. But Alice's mother, the author of a pitch-dark fantasy tales, dies alone on her estate. Alice learns how bad her luck can get. I think I have like lower expectations for these ones. I'm gonna give this one a try. I think this one will completely be a DNF, so I kind of want to just do that separately, I think. Okay. So that was 3 books. I just need to do 1 more book then. Seasonal. So a book that puts me in the mood. Okay, so really anything that kind of like fall, creepy. Oh. Okay, so this one is a retelling of The 12 Dancing Princesses, I believe. That's an option. This is I believe a thriller that Oshina was talking about recently. And this is some kind of detective with possibly magic realism, if I'm correct. These kind of all have the vibes that I'm going for right now, so I would say one of these. I'm gonna put this one back. And then I think it's between Things in Jars and No Exit. I'm honestly more in the mood for this, but this one's been on, I've had this one from the library longer, so I still think this is more seasonal though. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. No Exit. Oh man, that still leaves me so many books on my shelf. I might have to like, normally this is my kids' books down here. I mean, like one of their shelves. But I might have to claim it as a dedicated library shelf because I still want to get to all of these. So then I've got No Exit, The Turn of the Key, Nori Ryan's Song, and A Heart So Fierce and Broken for the month of November for my library picks. I don't think that's too bad. Like there's some thick ones. I'm honestly not sure though how far I'm gonna actually even read in this one. And this other one is really short. So yeah, that is my second TBR of November. There was my original one, there's this one. And then there is a Gilmore Girls readathon coming up. I believe it's November 15th for a week, hosted by 4 different ladies here on BookTube. And I'm going to do a separate TBR for that. So some of these books might still come up. I'm gonna get my TBR cart out and use these ones. Oh, so many books. I've been reading, I think I've read over around 130 so far this year, which is great. Like that is huge. That I don't know the last time I read that many books in a year. Probably when I was a teenager. All while being a mother and all the things. And I still feel like, man, if I could just like double my reading, I could get so much more in. I have like serious FOMO when it comes to books. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and maybe I'll spend some time reading. Thanks again for watching, guys. If I missed a book that you're really excited about, want me to read, let me know and I'll try to prioritize it.